Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Chaha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations to the Archeim out there, doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the few Arquath that be listening in today. It's a quick little lesson, man. I just pulled up at the job. On my way driving here, I was watching the video by Elder Apostle Gabar on you women, man. This is what it's entitled. Message to you proud women. The great humbling of your foolish pride is fast approaching. And that's correct. I was also watching Amawan Haibad's video as well. So I just wanted to add my little 2 cents as well. I ain't really got long, but hey, man, I just thought, hey, let me just speak on a few things and just further emphasize the message that's at hand, because if you look what he put in the description, Elder Apostle Gabar put in the description, when this society crumbles, so will the elevation of these women. That's right, because you women have been gassed up by social media, these simp-ass men, OnlyFans, the over-sexualization of you women. So you women really think you're the shit, man. You women out here, and this is the vast majority, not all right? You women out here really think your shit don't stink, man. And you can never do no wrong, and you can do bad all on your own. But guess what, man? You really are about to do bad all on your own, because the worst time ever imaginable in history is coming on the planet Earth, man. And if you don't get right, you most certainly will get left, quite literally, you see, because you women are gonna wake up to the fact that you're gonna need a man of the Lord to protect you, and your ticket out of this wicked kingdom and the destruction of this wicked kingdom is a man of the Lord. And if you don't get right with one, because he wants to deal with more than one woman, or whatever it is, man, that's not floating your boat, well, then you're going to be left to die the death of the wicked, man. Okay? You're going to be left to men having their way with you, because these men out here, they're gonna, you thought it was a good idea to show your body, your choice on the social media, and you got all these men, man, who can't wait to get with you, man, and then you're put in a situation where it's like a purge-like situation, and it's free for all, everyone for themselves. What do you think's gonna happen to you, man? Okay, so it's very important for you women to understand the severity of the times that are fastly approaching, all right, you Israelite women, and understand that your salvation comes through a man of the Lord, all right? Ain't gonna be no single ladies in the chariots, man. There ain't gonna be no single ladies in the chariots. We're waving your hand there talking about if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Shut the fuck up, man, and get right. Okay? Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, no, nor ever shall be. So the times that we're heading into that are fastly approaching, there's never been a time like this in the world, nor shall there ever be a time like this in the world. So that goes to show you the importance of getting right with your power, man. Again, get right or get left. Because, this shit is really about to go down. You can see society is collapsing, man. Matthew 12:26. Let's bring that out real quick. It reads, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand. Now, you women have gotten used to this metropolis society. City lights, bright lights. If any man trouble you, you call your police, and then you're on your merry-go way, you know. So you have that false sense of protection. But guess what, man? In the times that are coming, the police gonna need the police, man. The ambulance is gonna need the ambulance. So they ain't gonna attend to your sorry ass, man. They ain't gonna answer your call. You might call emergency services. You're waiting over an hour. Meanwhile, these men been done having their way with you. You probably given up the spirit. Your phone's still ringing. They finally answer, but you're already upstairs. You're already with the Lord. You know, so these are the times that we're heading into, man. And this is not an exaggeration. This is, hey, it said in Matthew 24 and 21 that a time like never before nor shall be is coming on the earth, man. A time of what? Great tribulation. Not just a bit of tribulation, but great tribulation, man. Okay? You women need to, you know, get your head out the sand, man. Get your head out your ass and really see what's going on around you, man. Because Instagram and likes and comments, okay, and men simping over you is not what's going to save you. Okay? Isaiah 19 and verse 2. Let's start at the top. Verse 1. The burden of Egypt. And you know, modern day Egypt would be Babylon the Great, which is America. And their influence have spread throughout what? The four corners of the world. Okay? And Egypt is another word for bondage, man. We're still in bondage to this very day. Baruch 3 and 8. But let's read, man. I ain't got too much time. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, a chariot, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. You see, Satan against Satan. This is what we see now. Okay? And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So where does that place you, women, when this happens, man? You're gonna be caught bang right in the middle, man. You know, neighbor, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdoms. And you women are gonna be right in the middle of that, man. And this is why you're gonna need a man of the Lord to protect you. Okay, let's get 2nd Ezra 13 real quick. 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 31, and it reads, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. And you're going to realize those Instagram likes and comments is not what's going to get your ass saved, man. Okay? You're going to need to be dealing with a man of the Lord. Okay? Your salvation comes from an elect man of the Lord, which is why the men of the Lord, the elect, are going to be highly sought after in the days to come. You know, so this is where scriptures like Isaiah 4 and 1 come into play, because you're going to be catching so much hell. You ain't going to care about how many women this particular man is dealing with in that day. All you're going to care about is your ass getting saved, man. And you're going to fall right into your femininity, this whole feminist movement, this masculine energy, dominant women wearing the trousers. But, you know, that Barbie film was heavily pushing that whole female independent spirit, man. You know, but you're going to realize that you're very much dependent, and you're going to be very much dependent on an elect man of the Lord. Okay? Isaiah 4 and 1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. You know, save us from our calamities. Save us from the destruction that you know is all around us, man. You know, you women are gonna get back in your right mind, man. You women just like that, I'm gonna learn how to be women once again, you know, and realize that whole feminism, that people like, what's her name, Gloria Steinem and a few others, and these Edomites, that feminist idea that they brought onto you really was to your demise and to your destruction, man. You know, what does it say in Jeremiah 31 and 22? It says, how long will thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. You know, so this society is set up to where women have literally overtaken men. You know, as they say, they could do bad all on their own. They don't need a man, you know. So they can pretty much do whatever the hell they want, say whatever the hell they want, treat men how they want, because they don't need a man, right? There's no value in a man, is the mindset of these modern day women today, man. But that's getting ready to change swiftly. As the title of Elder Apostle Gabar's video, message to you proud women, the great humbling of your foolish pride is fast approaching. And then it says in the description, when this society crumbles, so will the elevation of these women. And that's right, man. That is absolutely correct. Let me bring out one more precept. I gotta go, so I'm gonna close out here, man. Isaiah 32, old but goody. Let's start verse 9 real quick. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. You know, and how do you give ear unto his speech? You listen to his men, the prophets. The Lord has always spoken through his men, the prophets, man. But you women don't believe. You just see us as bums, just some niggas holding Bibles and shouting, you know. Just some testosterone-filled ass niggas, you know. He's too manly, whatever, man. Verse 10, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So that old way, you know, feminism, female independence, you don't need a man, you can do bad on your own, that's gonna fail, man. That's all gonna fail drastically. All right. Verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, which that means to be in a state of mourning. And we're gonna be in that state of mourning with all the hell and the trouble and the calamities that's coming upon the four corners of the earth, and how you're gonna get caught smack bang in the middle of it. You know, you women are gonna be troubled, man. You are gonna be in a state of mourning. Okay, so that's why you need to get right with your power and fall right into order. Let's bring that out real quick, the order, so you know where you women stand. 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, so the head of the man is Yahushai, okay, and the head of the woman is the man. See, the head of the woman is the man, so there ain't none of that, I'ma just skip past the man and go straight to the Lord. You know, you women won't even go to so-called Jesus. You go straight to so-called God, so-called Yahweh. You know, just completely out of order, man. And then you wonder why nothing ain't working for your sorry ass. All right, let's read that one more time. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. Okay, and the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Yahushai, Hamashiach, is the Most High Yahweh. So that's the order, man. You got to fall in that divine order for you to be saved. As I said, there ain't going to be no single ladies in the chariot, man. Talking about, oh, am I a single lady? Oh, I'm a single lady. That ain't happening in the chariot, man. There ain't going to be no single women in the chariot. You're going to be joined to a man of the Lord, whether he has one of you or 100 of you or 1,000 of you, and that is going to be your ticket out of destruction. All right, let me go back to Isaiah 32 real quick, and I'm going to close that. I got to go. And I don't know why the left side of my screen, the top left, is blurry. I don't know, man. You know, Esau got failing technology, but the technology of the Lord is not going to fail, man. Okay, but anyways, sticking to the point. Isaiah 32 and verse 2. And a man, all right, not just any man, an elect man of the Lord from the nation of Israel. Okay, it says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, a covering, okay, as rivers of water in a dry place. You know how refreshing is that, man? You're in a dry place, you're in a desert, you ain't got no water, and then you see a body of water, you see a river of water. How refreshing, man. You know, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You're in a weary land, sun beating down on you, it's hot as hell, there's no shade, and then there's a shadow of a great rock. You walk into that shade and you're relieved, you're like, you're comfort, you're like, ah. But that's what it's gonna be like to have a man of the Lord dealing with you, or for you to, you know, for you to be dealing with a man of the Lord in the coming, the times of trouble that are fastly approaching, man. So yeah, I just wanted to add my little 2 cents, man. I got to head into the job now. I got 2 minutes before I get in. So, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying. Until the next time, I say shalom.